All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start out by saying, Call Halayim La, Yahawashi, Shai, by Shem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostle, Nev's great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, brothers, pushing this truth throughout the four winds. All right, just back with another quick lesson. You can see it's going to be entitled Establishing Things Through YAHAWAH, Yahawashi. And what brought this forth was keeping in mind that we have to constantly be on our P's and Q's, crossing every T, dotting every I, to the point of like constantly repenting. Just a friendly reminder, because through establishing things, we have to understand being established means you're set. Okay, things are set where they're supposed to be. And you don't want to get lackadaisical and start getting complacent, if you will. All right. So this is Isaiah 2. And verse 1, it says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of Yahawashi house shall be established in the top of the mountains. Now, it says shall be established. And that's what's being done right now. That's what's being brought forth right now. You know what I'm saying? With the with the word being brought and pushed to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? The prophets on the highways and hedges. Those things are being pushed to the forefront. So what we have to do is constantly grind. We got to constantly grind to repentance, constantly grind to doing the works, reading, and pick up the pace. Okay, we can't move at the same pace now. I mean, when you get to the end of a race and you're running, now you got to go all out. You know what I'm saying? It's good to go all out at the end. You know what I'm saying? That because you see the reward now. You don't want to be in a position to where you feel good, and by feeling good, you can say, okay, I can let off the throttle now because I'm looking back and I'm looking and seeing I'm light years ahead of everyone. Okay, so when you get to the finish line, what you want to do is go all out. All right, and these things are being this is what the establishing is. Okay, you establish yourself by actions. All right, it says and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. Now, but first it said establish. So establish, that word is to be firm. It says be established, to be set up. Okay, so now we're in preparations for the kingdom. We're in preparations for getting it to where when we maneuver, it all lines up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It's things are being set in stone. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay, so the thing is, we don't want to get complacent. Never allow yourself to get complacent, to get in a field of I'm comfortable here, I'm doing the works, and you never get complacent, because the Lord will check you. You know what I'm saying? It's happened to me. You know what I'm saying? It's happened to me. I can attest to it. You never get complacent and get comfortable, because the Lord will shake your shit up. And when he shake it up, it's okay, now I gotta line back up and get back on, you know what I'm saying, on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Not calling the true shit or nothing, but just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get back on your game. All right, it says to be direct, all right, be fixed to right. We have to be fixed to right. That's what being established is. So when we get to the end, like this is the end, but when we get to where you see Jacob's troubles and all those things, we want to be in a mind frame of, we know the Lord has us, and those things come through constantly pushing, constantly enduring, and not falling slack on doing the works. All right. Matthew 5:14, it says, ye are the light of the world. And when we establish that Yahawashi is working through us, and we call ourselves his men, we're a light. Okay, he's the light, and he put that light on us. Okay, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So we're pushed to the forefront. These are the things that's being established. So by those things being established, we have to understand we were set up for a reason. We're put here to do a job for a reason. No matter what, nobody want to hear no bullshit excuse. Everybody got a million reasons why they can't be doing something. It's all bullshit. Okay? Keep pushing. I don't give a damn what happened to you. Keep pushing. That's point blank period. Keep pushing. All right? Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. That defeats the purpose. If the Lord gave you his spirit and you're supposed to be doing the will and the works of Yahawashi, do them. Okay? Otherwise, you're hiding your the light. And if you're hiding it, what's the point in having it? Okay? It says, and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. And that's our people. That's Israel. That's the chosen of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? So that's why the men were scattered to the four corners, to be set up to do the work. So now the work's being done, people know. Now you got men set up everywhere and they're teaching, and that light is being shined on Israel, so everybody won't have no excuse. Well, we didn't know. It don't work like that. You know. Okay? It says, let your light so shine before men that they might see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. And that's what it's all about. Okay? We want out of this place because we understand and know what's really going on. So by us knowing these things, what we need to be doing is giving off warning, because we want to get out of here. You know, we want to get out of this place. So when that word goes out and we bring down those strongholds, what happens? It's like, okay, the elect is sealed. Okay, so we just have to stay in a mind frame of constantly pushing and constantly enduring, because if we don't, the light could be taken from you. You know what I'm saying? And it slows up prophecy. Well, I ain't gonna say prophecy. It slows up the process. You know, and so constantly push. 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to pulling down strongholds. And that's exactly what establishment is doing. Okay, when you're established to do something, when you do your job and that light is on you and that spirit is on you, when you put a light up, if you're a light, you're going to basically give off the information that something's wrong. Okay, you're not supposed to be doing this, because that's why it says this is the that the light has came into the world, but men hate light and love darkness, you know, roughly paraphrasing. And that's the sign. Okay, so when you push forth that light, everybody will know what they're doing wrong. Okay, and that's bringing down the strongholds of the system that we're in. Ecclesiastes 7:8. Better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit better than the proud in spirit. So right now, if somebody looks like they made it on this side, they don't understand that this is temporal. This is very temporal. Like it's not the end of everything. I mean, it's not the pinnacle. Okay, that's why I say it's better is the end. The end of this place is going to be beautiful for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing to be boastful about if you made it on this side. You know what I'm saying? But you have to have that understanding. And that's another part of that light being brought out. You can tell people, bro, it's cool, you got things, but humble yourself down. Okay? Because something better and greater is coming to the chosen people of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's 2 Ezra 6:6. It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through me and through none other. By me also shall they be ended, and by none other. And that's the bringing down of strongholds, because Yahawashi, when he put his spirit on his men, they were going to prophesy the downfall of this place and every other civilization that came forth, every other empire. So it says he's going to bring it down. But the thing is, his men are going to be established in the earth to do one thing: bring down those strongholds, do his will. So that's why we have to constantly fight and endure and push forth the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth. So now it's like, well, how do I know? It says, when Jacob and Esau were born, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow. And we just read that better is the end of a thing. So when Esau's world ends, it's us coming in. And all that ends spiritually, then physically. So we're spiritually bringing down this place when we prophesy, when we do videos, when we alert and alarm our people. And that's what we do. And then when Yahawashi has given all the warning for people to repent and come back and do it the way it's supposed to be done, by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, calling on his names, etc., etc. Okay? So when those things are done and the elect are sealed, now Yahawashi returns and the physical aspect takes place. Okay? And that's what you don't want to get caught up in. Yahawashi's wrath. Okay? So everything's been established. Keep repenting, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And let the chips fall where they may. Okay? Hope this was edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yamla, Yahweh Shem Yahshua by Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to you. I can push this truth throughout the 4 winds. Till next time, Shalom.